Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am Madden Gaming, and I'm back with another reaction video. In today's video, we got some more Madden 24. No! Oh my goodness, we are just days away, ladies and gentlemen, from Madden 24 being released. Days, ladies and gentlemen. Days. Okay, in this one, we got Madden 24. Wait a minute. There's 24 new things that were added. Oh, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be a great video. I already know I'm ready to jump right into it. So before I do that, I need you guys to like this video right now, subscribe to your boy if you want more reactions just like this one, and without further ado, jump right into it.
With Madden 24 coming out in a few days, it's time to officially go over the 24 most notable things that were added to Madden 24. If you haven't been paying attention along the way, or you want to know about some of the smaller details that have been added, this is the video for you. Number 1, mini camp / mini games. They've brought back the mini camp drills. You can play them,
and they look absolutely awesome.
Play them outside of franchise just for fun. There's over 20 mini games, and honestly, they're pretty fun to play. Number 2, superstar mode. The fans return to the Madden.
And I seen like a little clip of the superstar mode, and it looks absolutely awesome.
The things that we used to love about superstar mode, like being able to do the 40-yard dash, the NFL quiz. It also now includes player grade.
Ain't gonna lie, I might fail that quiz though.
It just simply looks much better than what Face of the Franchise was. Number 3, the NFL Combine. With the return of superstar mode, also returns the NFL Combine, but they actually added some new drills to the Combine that make it even more fun. Back in the day, we had the 40-yard dash and the bench press, and those are back as well, along with the broad jump and the cone drill now. So doing combines is fun. You could just sit on the game over and over and just run through the combine and see if you can.
I said this in the last video. A lot of people are just gonna do the combine.
Showdown. This is the mode that is.
This looks absolutely awesome.
Player into a street setting, 3v3, user versus user, to kind of have a battle.
I like the neon look though.
Now, we did
I love it
in previous games, and that has now transformed into Superstar Showdown, which has no AI teammates, is a little more on the fly and free form, but it still keeps the same arcade over the top game style. So this mode is a lot of fun to play if you just want to see who can win the one-on-ones and who can show off the best.
Hey, it's the coach with the Extreme August Live Content Report. I hope you're ready for another scorch.
Number 5, Hit Everything 2.0. The Hit Everything system debuted last year in Madden 23, and they've taken it to another level this year by adding new catch tackles that allow the defense to hit you as the ball is getting to you and not only in midair. So you're going to see more ball knockouts, and you're going to also see the defense clamp down on the shorter routes a little bit better than in years past. They also added new wrap tackles and took out the conservative tackles, and they have different tackle styles for different players. So smaller defenders will go for the legs of bigger ball carriers, and bigger defenders will drive smaller ball carriers backwards, making it look a lot more realistic. Number 6, skill-based passing 2.0. Much like the Hit Everything system, the skill-based passing system debuted in Madden 23, and it was a big success. So this year they're further building on it, and now instead of only users being able to take advantage of skill-based passing, now the AI computer can take advantage of it.
That's gonna be big right there, especially if you play against the CPU a lot. That's gonna be huge. It's gonna make you frustrated, but it's gonna be big.
While it doesn't happen too often, but it's pretty cool when it does. And they also added new jump passes as well in the pocket when you're under pressure. Number 7, Sapien technology. Sapien Tech implements the new Sapien skeleton according to EA, which makes the movement of the players on field look and feel as real as possible, and it also changes,
and it looks like it too,
more life accurate. And you can see this across the different body types in the games. You'll notice the improvements to the heavy type players like Trent Williams or Leonard Williams, who will look incredible with their unique combination of size and athleticism. And you can see it before and after here of a guy like Quentin Nelson, who looked a little out of shape and not that athletic last year, but with the Sapien Tech, he looks more like his real life self. The Sapien Tech is also applied to the referees on field, who have been—
look how good the refs look
for a few years, and that's number 8 on our list. The refs are back. People have—
let's go! I'm so glad the refs are back, man.
Even included female refs this time around.
That is such a big W. Female refs are in the game. Come on now. Always a big dub. Shout out to the fantasy thing. I'm not really into it, but shout out to
play around with
Underdog Fantasy.
Number 9, relocation updates. Another thing For years, the franchise mode was to add some
relocation.
updates to the relocation. Now there's 15 new cities.
Look at that boy. Play the fiddle on their ass. Come on now.
Each team has a home and away and an alternate
Rock and roll, baby.
different jersey combinations.
Lamar looked nice in
6
that.
trade slots. No longer will you be held back by the old trading system where you can only offer 3 things on each side.
Yeah, I was about to say, wasn't it like 3?
They've also added an extra 3rd year of future
That's gonna be big for franchise mode.
assets to deal as well, and you can go pull off those real life trades and go get that big name quarterback. Hey, if you're still here at this point of the video and you haven't subscribed yet, you might as well just join the family and go ahead and subscribe, because you're basically already a part of the family anyway if you're watching the videos. I'm trying to hit 1 million subs one day. I need your help and it will be greatly appreciated. Number 11, crossplay. After many years of
Yes,
finally making
crossplay.
NFL 24. You can use this on online head-to-head to play people.
That's gonna be crazy to see.
The people that are
Like PlayStation versus Xbox,
play online and Ultimate
to see who really is the best player. That's gonna be.
The only place that it's not implemented right away is going to be in CFMs, but they did say that it's coming sooner rather than later. Number 12, contract restructuring. You can finally restructure contracts in franchise mode to free up that cap space, which is going to be a big deal, because when you're trying to sign these extra players, when you're trying to get that one extra guy to get your team over the hump, you need that extra cap room. And now that you can restructure these contracts and kind of push the can down the road a little bit, it's going to help with the team building in franchise mode. Number 13, new draft class generators. They added some of this last year, but they have doubled down on it this year and added a ton of new draft class generators. Now you've got 99 club prospects who will come into the league with a 99 rating in certain attributes, like a break tackle, for example. You're also going to have injury prone prospects who might be good, but you have to take the risk on whether or not they'll be able to stay healthy. You're going to also have utility type players like a Taysom Hill who can play multiple positions. And you're also just going to have more generational prospects that's going to come out of the draft as well. Number 14, a slew of new commissioner tools. With these new tools, you can set up your franchise mode exactly how you want it. You can turn off home field advantage. You can make trading very easy or very hard. You can update the regression by each position and age. You can turn off auto depth chart reordering, finally. You can edit the positional strength of each draft.
To me, that is huge, because I did not like how they did depth charts.
And those are just
I always had to change it. That was one of my biggest things in franchise mode.
Additional skill tree and more skills for your assistant coaches in franchise. So now you can equip even more skills to these coaches and you can build them out to be exactly how you want them so that you can build the best team possible. Number 16, thousands of new gameplay animations. According to EA, they've added over 1,700 new tackles.
And they got customization celebrations in the in Superstar mode. I did see that.
New possession catches, new aggressive catches. They've even updated fumble recovery animations. So now
Fumble!
and just run past the ball, they're actually going to make a better effort to get on the ball, and they can make better recoveries with these new animations. Number 17, new onside kicks. For a long time, onside kicks were just kind of useless in Madden, and there was only really one way to kick them, but now
You never got them.
variations so that you can kick these onside kicks much more like they do.
I still have not seen a video where somebody actually recovers an onside kick.
For a more interesting game. Number 18, foundational football updates, or at least that's what EA calls them. And these are things that are quote-unquote foundational to the game of football that they improved. The new run blocking AI is a ton better this year.
That is going to be absolutely huge. That's the biggest thing to me.
The run blocking is actually,
especially for screen passes.
Now, and that's a great update to the game because the blocking should be better. I still think they need to work on the pass blocking a little more, but at least one area is getting a decent upgrade here. And the elite blockers will now stand out more. Highly rated blockers will be much more likely to throw dominating blocks when matched up with smaller defenders. So you're going to see more pancakes when you have more deep.
Oh, that's going to be epic.
This, they've also done more foundational work with the defensive back AI and coverage. The read and react is.
I love that the defender has to look now to deflect the ball.
They're not just going to bail into coverage so quickly. They're going to try to diagnose the play, and it's going to help them clamp down on routes like curls and slants a little bit better. And they also are just better at reacting to the ball in the air. They go for much more swats, and they defend more passes than they could in the past. Number 19, playbook overhaul. Now, I'll say this is an area that I still think could be a lot better than it is, but they added a ton of new formations and a ton of new plays to the game this year that are a lot of fun to use. And each team playbook has specific plays that only that playbook has. So in the Saints playbook, to what Taysom Hill would do, and the Eagles playbook,
that's gonna be cool.
It's Jalen Hurts.
So it's unique to the teams. I like that.
Number 20, adaptive AI. Yes, you heard that right. They have finally added
Yes, sir.
It's only for the run defense. It's not for the pass defense. And I assume doing that for pass defense would be a lot harder because there's
100%.
probably a lot could go wrong there. But to start, they have implemented it for the run defense. So
let's get the run defense first, and then we can work on the passing.
The defense is going to adapt, and they are going to shut it down because they're going to know that you're doing.
I'm gonna be so frustrated doing this though, because I do run the same plays over again sometimes.
Post-play emotion. This is a small thing to many, but I actually think
when I first saw this, guys,
stands out a lot to me.
Oh my goodness, it blew my mind.
Real life emotion from the play.
It absolutely blew my mind when I first saw this. The Kirk Cousins and the Michael Parsons interaction.
They're gonna actually interact with each other, push each
Absolutely. This one right here.
And I find this pretty entertaining. Number 22, quarterback AI. They've definitely done a lot of work here to make quarterbacks play more like their real life selves. So Patrick Mahomes is gonna fit passes in tighter coverage. Josh Allen's gonna be a little bit more of a gunslinger, and he might force a few passes a game. Kirk Cousins is gonna check the ball down more because that's what he does in real life.
Check down Kirk.
Just in general, if you're calling the same plays on defense over and over, the better QBs are gonna start to be aware of this, and they're gonna start audibling based off the same coverage if you're running it every play. So it's gonna add another challenging element for people that like to play against the CPU. Number 23, new pathfinding tech for rushing QBs and running backs. This is another area they did a good bit of work. So now the AI again is going to be a little bit more challenging because their pathfinding is much better this year. They're going to find the running lanes, and it's going to be a little harder to stop the run or stop mobile QBs against the CPU because they're actually a little bit more aware of where they should be running on the field. Number 24, new equipment. Every year they give us some new equipment. This year they've done
okay.
one of the bigger things that people have been asking about is the Exium helmet. It's finally in the game. We saw it in the trailer.
And it looks so good.
It's finally in the game, on top of other equipment like baggy sleeves and things like that. So if you're an equipment guy, there's definitely going to be some new stuff for you to sink your teeth into this year.
I absolutely love these changes. I think these changes right here, this is why I said Madden 24 is different this year. These changes right here, they might not seem big on paper, but once you play the game, I promise you, you're going to find one of these and be like, yo, this is awesome. Especially mini games. I could see a bunch of people just buying Madden just to play the mini games because they look that fun. And then Superstar mode, the draft, the combine, that looks so good. I saw like I said, I saw a couple of clips of it. It looks so good. Let me know what team you gonna roll with in franchise mode. Leave those in the comments below and we can have a talk about it. But that's gonna do it for me, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this reaction. Love every single one of you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.